Yellowstone. Was John Dutton a fallen hero or just another stubborn mob boss? Yellowstone's John Dutton always had me torn between hating him and being awed by his charm. Read on to know why. John Dutton, Kevin Costner, always said he'd do anything to protect the land. Turns out, anything included murder, manipulation, and letting his own family rot under the weight of his choices. In Yellowstone Season 5, his ruthless decisions came to a brutal end, and while fans still debated if he was a hero or a monster, one quote cut through the haze: "The greatest threat to that ranch is our father." And Jamie wasn't wrong. John played king of the mountain from the jump with no room for compromise. He sanctioned the death of a medical examiner who posed no actual threat, allowed his wranglers to kill Fred, a bully but not a criminal, and didn't flinch. This wasn't some noble protector, this was a mob boss with a cattle brand. Was John Dutton's rise to the governor rank just a power play against Jamie? John made Kayce the golden boy, despite the constant defiance. Let Beth go full scorched earth, even on her brother. Meanwhile, Jamie, who actually did what John asked, got nothing but a fist to the face. For all his family talk, John treated his kids more like pawns. Beth was the enforcer, Jamie the scapegoat, and Kayce the heir. And Rip? Just muscle in a hat. That's what made the governor's seat grabs so twisted. John didn't run to help Montana. He ran to keep Jamie from fixing what he wouldn't. Once in power, he fired experts, tanked the state's economy by shutting down the airport deal, and pardoned Summer so that he could get her into bed. Montana paid for it all, and so did the ranch. John Dutton died for the land he loved and lost everyone else. The irony? He admitted the land meant more to him than his family. He rejected a $500 million offer that could have secured their future, all because of a promise to a dead man. Meanwhile, his outdated business model bled the ranch dry. Jamie begged him to adapt. Beth warned him, and Linnell too. But John wasn't interested in solutions, just submission. The casualties piled up. One son was murdered over stolen cattle. His grandson was kidnapped. His ranch hands were caught in constant gunfire. And yet, there he was sipping whiskey on the porch like none of it touched him. Eventually, karma caught up. Jamie's casual comment about hiring a hitman wasn't a throwaway. Sarah Atwood made it real. And in 353, John Dutton Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 11, the unkillable cowboy was executed with his own pistol in what looked like a suicide but smelled like revenge. A fitting end for a man who left behind bodies and burned bridges. Kevin Costner may have bowed out due to delays and his passion project, Horizon, an American saga, but John Dutton's death was no afterthought. Taylor Sheridan always intended to write him off, just not with closure. As Kelly Riley put it, via EW, the absence was part of the ending. John Dutton wasn't a fallen hero. He was a stubborn mob boss who put a piece of dirt above everyone he claimed to love. And in the end, that ranch didn't just bury outsiders, it buried him too.